Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week of weekly distributions from Yieldmax. This week, it's the group one that will be paying their dividends. So, again, extremely disappointed with some of these ETFs. Ulti continues to drop in their dividends, also in price appreciation, price per share. This week they're gonna only pay 6 cents per share. So you do the math of how many shares you own versus what they will be paying, and that will be your distribution for this particular week. So some of the higher dividend distributions this year is gonna be Salty, which is the opposite of Alti. What they do is they bet against Alti. The Alti is gonna do bad, and then they do pay a higher dividends amount because of those reasons. So this week is going to pay 58 cents per share. I don't even know how much they pay per share. How much is actually Salty at the moment? Let's take a look. SLT. Oh, SLTY. So it's 37 cents per $37 per share. So if it's $37 per share, mm, I don't know. Let's do the calculations just in case we actually do have some shares. So if we have 100 shares times 0.58 cents, so that's 58 bucks. Not bad, but I don't know. The price per share is kind of high, but you be the judge as to which one you go best. I'm gonna share my own personal take on um Ulti. I sold all of my positions with Ulti because um it was not doing what it's supposed to do, right? It's supposed to provide high yield income distributions, but it seems to be going down, since the market has been shut down. But I guess we'll see how it does. Maybe it rebounces back, and maybe I'll go ahead and purchase some shares of Ulti. But as of now, I got rid of all my positions. Anywho, so the top earners is going to be Chappie is going to pay 45 cents. FIA is going to pay 45 cents as well. And like I mentioned before, Salty, which is the ultra short option income from Yieldmax. We're going to take a look a little bit of where do they fall and how they have done so far. Let's try Ulti first. Um, So this is the dividend payments that they have done so far, and since the government shut down, it's been October 22nd. They paid 9 cents, but it kind of fell down for that after 8 cents, 7 cents, and this week is gonna pay 6 cents. Hey, what's going on, Robert? Thank you for watching, bro. I appreciate it. So again, I personally got rid of all my Ulti and purchased something else for the simple reason that if an investment is not doing too good, sometimes you just got to take your losses and move forward. um so one of the things that I purchased is PLTY, so Palantir. The reason why I bought Palantir, because let's take a look at their dividends. So in 15 payments, mind you, they used to pay monthly, now it's weekly. I mean every 4 weeks, not monthly. In 15 payments, they paid $52.51. So these are their distributions so far since November 7th, 2024, and then fiscal year January 2025, all the way on to now. That's, it's not horrible. But since they went weekly, they have some down weeks, 74 cents, 73 cents. Then the following week, October 30th, they pay $1.24. This past week, they pay $1.21. Tomorrow, we will know how much they will pay for this particular week that is coming. I have personally invested 200. I bought 215 shares at $60.57 per share. If you look at our activity, so what I have done so far, and we are going to only dividends. When I bought them in October 17th, I got $1,000 in dividend payments, which, it's pretty good as a dividend payment. So not horrible. The following week, it dropped to um, $136. And then the following week, it went up to 221. And this week is 209 that just passed on November 6th. So not bad, not bad. I will continue to get those dividends for the preceding future. So that is going to be good. One of the things that I like to do is I like to rotate all of my positions between my portfolio, so I can actually grow this portfolio as fast as possible. I did the same thing on my Robinhood account. So right now the market is crap, as you can see, right? But Round Hill Hood, HOOW, this week is gonna pay me 1,057. So if we take a look at our dividend history, so for the month of November, just in November, actually let's do October first because that's where we just passed on October. So October 15th, I got 1,500, 1,075, 628, 695, and 1,057. That's gonna pay out tomorrow. I will know what the dividend distribution is going to be for HOOW on Friday. And again, I will continue to hold this particular stock and I will continue to buy more of this. I did the math and I added all of these distributions from HOOW. And just since inception, since I started purchasing their shares in August 12th, I have received a total amount of almost $11,000 in distributions. So again, you do the math. If this is a company that is worth, holding for long term, yes, the market is crap right now, but it is what it is. I most likely will sell this too, due to the fact that it's just not continuing to be good. They're, this is pretty much all their holdings, and it's not doing too good. I mean, if you look at their trend, it just continued to be going down. Look at this. At one point it looked like it was bouncing back up on the dip over here, the 540 and 542, and the highest peak it was 636. And I thought it was gonna stay around this range, but actually that's actually not the case. So that's the reason why I sold all of my positions with this company. Let's take a look at this is a company that I've been looking to, by the way, XPay. This one tracks the S&P 500 and it constantly pays 95 cents per share. Mind you, this is every 4 weeks. So it doesn't pay every week, it just pays every 4 weeks, but it is extremely consistent. So if you're looking for like long-term investment, this is a pretty good company. Let's take a look, see how they have done in the past. Let's go to Inception. Whoa. So when it was first released to the market, October 31st. They did pretty good and they started and then they crashed to $46. Now it's rebounding back to 55. So kind of almost the same thing. But they have paid um, their dividends every single month. So take a look over here. Every single month they continue to pay, which is good. That's what you want to see from an ETF, right? That continues to pay every single week. But the one that I'm very excited about is obviously Palantir, so PLTY. It have paid some really, really high dividends, um, and continues to pay dividends every single week now since they started in October. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know what tomorrow will pay in terms of the dividends. But that's my plan so far. Is get rid of the losers, even though you may be losing a little bit of money, and I'll continue to work on building a portfolio until the end of the year. I am going to hold HOOW for the preceding like end of the year and see how it does, and I'll continue to track it and show you guys what the portfolio is doing, how is it benefiting me by end of year. We got about 9 more weeks, something like that, for the year ends, something along those lines, and we'll see how it does. All right, guys. Until the next video, guys, stay safe. Matter of fact, I will see you guys tomorrow because I will post another video for the Yieldmax Distribution of Group 2 that's going to be coming up. So, you know, we'll see how it does. We'll see how the market does. We'll see if this actually recuperates. And, worst comes to worst, I'll just continue buying the shares. My average cost right now is kind of high at $76 per share. Again, with this $1,000, I will buy more of Roundhill HOOW. So, and we'll see how it does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We only have 13 subscribers, but again, this is a brand new channel, and I want to continue to grow it and see how it does for the foreseeing future. All right, ladies and gentlemen,